There's something fishy about this lens. Hey everyone, Sean here with Fotodiox.com as we continue with Holga Week. Holga Week is a week devoted entirely to Holga cameras, and we are participating this week. A Holga camera is an all-plastic medium format camera that was designed in the 80s. It's kind of a cheaper consumer alternative to the high-end medium format cameras that pros used. So far this week, we've looked at the Holga Digital, the entire Holga line, and now we're looking at this special add-on lens. This is a Holga 135 Fisheye Lens. This is not a true lens, it's actually an add-on that modifies your existing lens. This is the Holga 135 version. They also make a 120 version for the original medium format 120 Holga camera. But this is the Holga 135 version, and it is made for Holga 135 cameras. This is basically the original medium format Holga camera, but designed for 35mm film. So it's really simple to use. All you do is slot it right over the lens, push it into place. There you go. Now you have a fisheye lens on your Holga camera, and you're going to get a fisheye image. This lens add-on also comes with a really cool little viewfinder that you put in the hot shoe of the camera. It just locks into place right there. So then you just look through it, and it gives you a fisheye field of view. Because if you used your normal viewfinder, you would still be seeing what the original lens is designed for. You wouldn't be seeing the modification. And the great thing about this add-on lens is it just gives you that extra level of creativity. You're out shooting with the Holga 135 with the normal lens, but then you want something a little kooky, you know, crazy wide angle. You just put this on and you're ready to go. Here are some of the images I've captured with this setup over the years. And as you can see with this setup, I'm actually not getting the full image circle of the fisheye lens. I'm getting a cropped in version of it. There's some fisheye vignetting on the left and right of the frame, but the image is filling most of the rest of the 35mm frame. I've shot some long exposures with this fisheye lens. I used to have my negatives scanned by a lab. Now I do my own scanning. As you can see here, the lab messed up and they scanned half of one fisheye image and half of another. And I actually kind of like the effect because it almost looks like the people in the first shot are kind of climbing through into the second shot. One issue I found with this setup is the viewfinder isn't really designed to show you what the 35mm crop will give you. When you look through it, you actually see what you would see as the full image circle of the fisheye lens. Obviously with the 35, you're losing a lot of that. So when you compose with this viewfinder, you kind of have to imagine that there's a rectangle inside it, inside the circle of the viewfinder, and you have to kind of imagine it's there and then make sure you put your subject within that imagined rectangle. Because if you trust this viewfinder, a lot of your subject will get cropped out on the 35mm film. Now, like I said earlier, there is a fisheye attachment for the Holga 120, but what if we cheat and we use the 135 on the 120? Let's do it right now, but don't tell anyone at Holga because I don't want to get in trouble. All right, so let's pop these off. We're gonna pop the viewfinder on, and then we're gonna pop this on. Does it work? Well, I actually have shot with this setup, and here are some of the images I've captured with it. And the answer is yes, it works great. I think the difference, I did a little research online, I think the difference with the Holga 120 fisheye is it's a little more cropped in. So on a piece of medium format film, you do get a square image and you do get the vignetting, but you don't get the full image circle of the fisheye lens. That's what it seemed like online. I might be getting that wrong. But at any rate, the 135 version of the fisheye does actually work on the camera, and you get the full image circle of the fisheye lens, which is actually pretty cool. The viewfinder is also more accurate because it gives you that full image circle, kind of what you're gonna get. So I found it to be a very accurate setup and actually really useful. You can create some really cool fisheye film images with this combo. But again, keep this secret. Don't tell Holga. I don't want to go to camera jail. Okay, that was a quick look at the Holga Fisheye attachment lens. Click right here to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos just like this one. I'm Sean with Fotodiox.com, and happy Holga Week.